What's going on, everybody? Today I have got a top 3 OP tactics for you guys that I have either used personally or come up against in an online draft or in my network save that I'm currently doing over on Twitch. All 3 tactics, very, very good. I've done videos on 2 of them. The other one I have not, unfortunately. But there will be a tactic, the first one that you guys see today, that is very familiar, that a lot of people have been rocking this year. It's a very, very good tactic. All 3 are very good tactics. But yeah, that is what we will be going over in today's video, is the top 3 overpowered tactics that I have either used or come up against this year. If you guys do happen to enjoy today's video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as subscribing is 100% free, so why not hit that sub button. Also, I'll be linking all these tactics down below in the Discord. That is where you guys will be able to find them and download them. And I will also be linking my Twitch down below as well if you guys would like to come over and check out the network save or my save in Norway as well. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so here we are with tactic number 1. This is Thors Hammer. Thors Hammer is a very, very solid tactic. I used it, for about the first 2 to 3 months of FM. It was a very, very solid tactic. As you guys can see up top, we've got an advanced forward on attack with take more risks, dribble more, and tackle harder. A pressing forward on attack with take more risks, dribble more, and shoot more often. The advanced playmaker has take more risks, dribble more, shoot less often, move into channels, and tackle harder. Then we've got a box-to-box midfielder, left as is. A Mazzella on support, also left as is. The ball-winning midfielder, however, we added tackle harder. Both wingbacks on attack have take more risks, shoot less often, and tackle harder. They're more of the playmaking type with these wingbacks on attack. Then we've got a ball-playing defender on defend with dribble more, shoot less often, stay wider, and tackle harder. And then a central defender on defend with shoot less often, stay wider, and tackle harder. While the sweep keeper on support was left as is. Now, mentality-wise, this is a majority of the time played with a balanced mentality. However, you can definitely do positive attacking or cautious. Just be aware that when you go cautious, you are inviting a little bit more pressure. So I would definitely suggest going either balanced, positive, or attacking over going cautious. But if you are trying to hold a lead late, that is when you do go cautious with this tactic. But when we are in possession, we play narrow with the attacking width. We overlap on the left and the right and play out from the defense. We work the ball into the box and have a higher tempo. When in transition, we counter press, counter, distribute quickly, and roll the ball out. And then once we are out of possession, we have a much higher line of engagement, a standard defensive line. We use the offside trap. We have much more often trigger press, aka much more often pressing intensity, and then prevent short goalkeeper distribution. This tactic is a very, very solid tactic. I used it with my Olsen's FK save for a while, and I mean, we won a treble. We won multiple trophies. It's a very, very good tactic. So definitely give Thors Hammer a go. On to the next one. Alright, so here is tactic number 2. It is the classic 4-3-3-V2. Now this is made by my buddy SNG. I call him Snuggy. He is very, very good at creating tactics, and this tactic, I could not figure out how to beat it. I think I beat it one time. It is a very, very solid tactic. This is more so a online draft type tactic, but you can definitely get away with using it in your offline saves. So, starting up top, we've got a poacher on attack with dribble less, roam from position, and tackle harder. And then on both wings, we have wide target forward, which I really never thought of using one until I saw this tactic, and they are very, very good. They both have more direct passes, take more risks, cross more often, cross from deep, run wide with ball, hold up ball, shoot less often, move into channels, and tackle harder. Then we've got a Mazzella on attack with more direct passes, cross more often, dribble less, shoot less often, and tackle harder. A ball-winning midfielder on support with more direct passes, dribble less, shoot less often, and tackle harder. A roaming playmaker on support in the defensive mid area with more direct passes, dribble more, shoot less often, move into channels, and tackle harder. We've got inverted wingbacks on attack on both sides with take more risks, dribble more, shoot less often, get further forward, and tackle harder. And then we've got ball playing defenders on defend, both with dribble more, shoot less often, stay wider, and tackle harder, with the sweeper keeper on support having take more risks added. Now, mentality-wise, this is played with a positive mentality. You can definitely get away with going attacking or balanced. It is a very, very good tactic, so definitely give this one a go. When we are in possession with this tactic, we play with a fairly wide attacking width. We play out from the defense, hit early crosses, and shoot on sight. No wonder why he was scoring goals galore. Then we've got passing directness with shorter passing directness, higher tempo, and run at defense. When in transition, we counter press and counter and take short kicks. And then out of possession, use the offside trap, much higher line of engagement, higher defensive line, force the opposition to the outside. Much more often trigger press, aka much more often pressing intensity. Prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and get stuck in. The only thing I would suggest is instead of get stuck in, use tighter marking. Because this year when I've had get stuck in on, you get carded a lot. So I would definitely use tighter marking, or just don't use anything on the tackling at all. But this tactic, absolutely phenomenal. Really, really like it. I mean, it's definitely a challenge to play against, but when you are the one using it, you feel like nothing can stop you. This tactic is very, very good. So props to Snuggie on making an absolute wonder tactic here. On to the next one. So here we are with the last tactic, which in my opinion is the best one out of the three. Even though all three are very, very good, very overpowered, the Dreadnought one is very, very good. I absolutely love it. I've used it in online drafts. I've used it in my personal saves. It is absolutely incredible. Just made a video on it as well if you guys want to check it out. So I'll link that at the top of the screen, as well as the Thors Hammer. I would have done that as well for you guys. But starting off up top, we've got a pressing forward on attack with pass shorter on. We've got an attacking midfielder on attack. There we go. I can English. With more direct passes, take more risks, cross more often, dribble less, run wide with ball, shoot more often, and move into channels. We've got a winger on attack with more direct passes and shoot less often. We got an inverted winger on attack with pass it shorter, take more risks, cross more often, shoot less often, sit narrower, and tackle harder. We have a central midfielder on support with pass it shorter, take more risks, cross more often, dribble more, run wide with ball, shoot less often, get further forward, roam from position, and close down more. We then have a defensive midfielder on support with take more risks, dribble less, shoot less often, close down more, and tackle harder. Then we've got two inverted wingbacks on automatic, meaning it will go to whatever mentality you have set. So being that we are on an attacking mentality, these are attacking inverted wingbacks. They have take more risks, dribble less, shoot less often, close down more, and tackle harder. Inverted wingbacks in this tactic are absolutely phenomenal. They can bang in plenty of goals for you as well. Then we've got two central defenders on defend, both with take fewer risks, stay wider, close down less, and ease off tackles. Then the sweep keeper on support was left as is. Like I said, this is played with an attacking mentality. You can use a positive mentality or balanced mentality as well. The inverted wingbacks will then go to the support duty. Now, in possession, it is played fairly wide attacking width, overlap on the left and the right, and play out of defense and work ball into the box with shorter passing directness, extremely high tempo, and to be more expressive. When in transition, we counter press and counter and roll the ball out. And once we are out of possession, we have a much higher line of engagement, a standard defensive line, use tighter marking, and trigger press much more often, aka much more often pressing intensity. This tactic is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it allowed me in my Swansea save to do absolutely unreal things. In online drafts, I've gotten to a semifinal and a final recently with it. It's very, very good. I highly, highly suggest giving this tactic a go. I highly suggest giving all three tactics a go. But the Dreadnought is for sure my favorite out of the three. Thors Hammer is very good as well, as is the classic 433. But definitely give the Dreadnought a go. Give Thors Hammer a go, and the classic 433 a go as well. But with all that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Once again, this is the top 3 OP tactics that I have used this year or come up against in online saves and drafts. They will all be linked in the Discord that is linked down below. That is where you guys can download them from. I'll also be linking my Twitch down below as well if you guys want to check me out over on Twitch. But if you guys did happen to enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe. And subscribing is 100% free, so why not hit that sub button? And until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.